Well, all right, everyone, and welcome to podcast number 7 of Christine's Blessing. I am.com. And today I'm going to share a little bit of my nasty humanity side with you. Uh, as if killing a butterfly in my Subaru hybrid wasn't nasty enough. This particular brand of nasty is it's my own typical brand of nasty first and foremost, but it's what's really there for me, in this one particular area of my life around having kids. And this is my own personal opinion. Okay, so if that's already not clear enough in that I'm delivering this in the platform of a podcast, this is my personal opinion on the matter. I'm sharing with you. Why? Because I got a call from a friend today and we were speaking about something unrelated. And I said, I actually see light at the end of the tunnel on this one for the first time in a long time. So now what do I mean by that? Now that I've dug in with the mystery and the, ooh, what's she talking about vibe, right? So my friend called me. My friend Maddie called me. Maddie lives out in Denver. And I had put myself into what some people like to call self-improvement seminars, if you will. But it's a seminar. It's a 10-session seminar. And this particular one I chose because it's beyond fitness, right? Which I thought was an interesting topic. What do you mean beyond fitness? Well, just that in of itself is just intriguing, right? But mostly I put myself into this seminar, into this program, because Maddie is my friend and she's leading. And when I first met Maddie, she was in the training to be leading seminars for this particular company. And now she's actually leading a seminar. And I found out through a mutual friend, and I called up the Denver center where she lives, and I said, hey, I want to be in this seminar, and I want it to be a surprise, so don't tell her, right, like that. So, because you know what, that's what you do. When your friends come up in the world, you support them. How? By calling and registering, paying your way into whatever venue or event or medium that they've got going on. All right, so that's just my dig at y'all. All right, y'all who are listening who like to, oh, you got somebody, let me get the hookup, my hookup people, let me get my hookup, let me get the hookup. All right? When I had a friend, she actually took years, and even then through a pandemic, trained herself so she could lead, and this is her second one. The first one she led through the pandemic. This was her second one, right? So she called me tonight, so excited because she saw my name on the class list and was like, oh my God, shut the front door. I know her. I'm calling her right now. So we're talking, and she asked me what had me register into the seminar. And I started talking about how, I'm 38. I'll be 39 next year, January, which is 1 year away from being 40, right? Because that's how I count my life right now. I'll be 39. I'll be 1 year away from 40. I'm 38. I'm 2 years away from 40. Right? 40 is this impending thing that's like looming down on me. And I said, it would be really great if I could deal with and handle whatever this thing is that I've got going on around my body, my image, my weight, all of that before I get to 40. I would really like to not cry when I get to 40 like I did when I turned 30. All right? And, we're talking. And I'm just letting it go, letting it rip. I haven't talked to my girl in a long time. And I was just going to be holding this area of my life for like 10 weeks starting in, October, right? Coming up here shortly. So she says to me, have you thought about having a baby? Right? I had asked her one of the things inside of the this and that, blah, blah, blah. I asked her how her baby was. And she'll be 1 year old coming up on the 22nd. And she says, have you thought about having a baby? Now, this is the nasty part, okay? For those of you who have sat through the 4 minutes and 55 seconds of Mishigosh, okay? This is the nastiness. My biggest stop, my biggest concern, my biggest hold up in having a baby and actually doing the work is I don't want to mess up my body. I really don't. I hear horror stories of women who wear the lining between their vagina and their butt collapses and now they poop out their vagina, that it looks like shredded chicken afterwards. It is. They say once you go black, you never go back. But, with having a baby, and it is, why are you even trying to go back? Like, there's what there is to go, what is there to go back to, right? So I've got all of those concerns and considerations and things that I, as a woman who am uneducated in the realm and the domain of baby making and the female body, would have. And as I'm talking to her and as I'm sharing this with her for the first time, right? There wasn't shame for me in telling her, which is why I was even able to share it with you. Like, I literally just got off the phone with her and I'm like, you know what? This is going to be my podcast for today. There's shame for me in that because it acknowledges a conceitedness that I pretend like I don't have. And that, my friends, is the nastiness I'm talking about. So I'm talking to her, and for the first time, I'm like, wow, if I resolve for myself, whatever this is I've got going on about my body, my image, my figure, even my conceitedness, if you will, like, no, I'm pretty good right now. I don't think I want to go anywhere else. Maybe, just maybe, I'd actually have a choice in the matter to choose whether or not I want to have a baby. Until next time, this has been Podcast 7 of Christine's Blessing.